Hello guitaristas, my name is Adina and you are watching the Spanish Guitar Hub, and today I'm going to talk about the pros and the cons of being a full-time professional musician. I'm living as a musician for quite a while now, and I know many of you want to become a professional musician, so that's why I decided to make you this video. There are quite a few things to consider before you go for it, so let's hear what is the pro and what is the con of being a musician. The first and the best thing of being a musician, and I know a lot of people decided to become a musician because of that one, because we love playing the music. We love sharing music and we love our job. This is not the kind of job where you just looking for the weekends and after you don't want to go to work on Monday because you just don't like being there. This is something that you really enjoy and it's so much fun to do, and this is like a lifelong dedication towards that, and it was a hobby of mine and it became my profession. And I know many musicians started as a hobby and after they realized they can become a full-time musician, so it became their profession too. On the other side, it can take a while to build up your income as a musician, and at the beginning I do not recommend that you go for it straight away, because it's better to have like a part-time job and then you build up a lot of different income through your music before you can really go for it, because it can be really unstable, especially at the beginning. But after a while, when you build up all your different incomes, it becomes easier and less stressful. The second best thing of being a musician, that you don't have a boss, which means nobody will tell you what to do. You don't have to be in certain times, in certain places, Monday till Friday. Nobody will tell you when you can have your break, when you can have your holiday, because it is all up to you how much you work and what you do. You don't need to take jobs that you don't want to do, and you can just decide when you take your holidays and how much you take. At the same time, it will mean that you won't have any paid holidays. You won't have like a schedule or like free weekends, free evenings. To be honest, I'm working all the time and it is very difficult to stop working or looking for work, because I feel like if I don't answer the inquiries which come in, I might lose those opportunities or those gigs or those clients. So I have to be on my phone all the time, and which made me a little bit addicted to my emails, especially on my phone, because I need to check if I get an inquiry, and I get quite a lot of gig offers and I have to answer straight away. And I also need to chase my bandmates as well a lot of times if they are free for the same date, so it can be like a time game for me. Another good thing about being a musician, that everybody is always welcoming you when you play in places, and they treat you like a family member, and you can be a part of special moments of people's life, especially when they are having a wedding. You can provide this atmosphere and you can be the part of the special celebration. Also in birthday parties, and I also played in sometimes in funerals, and it was really amazing for me, because I was still part of this special moment in people's lives. At the other hand, the music is sometimes very seasonal, especially in my case, because I play Spanish guitar and this is mainly in the summer. In the summer I have plenty of jobs. Starting from the end of April till the end of September, I'm quite busy, but in the winter I don't get so much opportunity. Although if you are playing jazz or any other type of music, the winter is a very busy period, because in December there are so many Christmas parties. That's where they hire the musicians, but they don't really want Spanish guitar during those times. So in the summer I'm touring a lot, although in the winter I don't have so much jobs, so I need to find some other ways to earn money, not just from concerts. Another amazing thing of being a musician, which I particularly love so much, that I will go places where I wouldn't normally go, or I will meet people that I wouldn't be able to meet. Because of the music, I was able to play in Shard on the top, or played in Kew Gardens, which is a massive greenhouse in London. or summer solstice in Stonehenge, and I wouldn't normally go to these kind of places if it wasn't for the music, or I played in areas where it is not accessible for like normal visitors. Also, I could like meet people that I wouldn't normally meet, and they'd greet me as their family members, which is really amazing. It's crazy as well that in the Middle Ages they used the musicians as assassins because they had the access to the queen and the king, and that was the only way to get to them. There are a lot of fun parts of being a musician, but it makes a lot of admin work, and sometimes it is much more admin work than guitar playing. So I spent actually more time looking for gigs, doing the contracts, emailing with clients, doing my promotional material, and looking online very professional just to get a lot of different gigs and bookings. Or sometimes it takes 5 hours drive to go to one gig where you just play 2 hours. So sometimes it takes much more effort in the admin and the other stuff than the actual playing. Another very good thing about being a musician is the feeling of being on stage, to share your own music, to make people happy, and that's something that nothing can really replace. There is no other feeling or stuff that I have done in my life which was that amazing. There are some really amazing and special moments in this one. For example, when I played in hospitals and sick people got some relief from their pain just because they could listen to some music for a few hours. And another downside of being a musician is that people don't think that you have a real job, and they don't believe that you can make a living out of that one. And I faced this a lot, especially when I wanted to rent out something and went into agencies. They just didn't believe that I can make an income of being a musician, especially from gigging, and I'm sure I will face the same thing when I want to get my mortgage to buy my own house. Also, when I was like dating, it was like quite a long time ago because I have a boyfriend for more than 3 years now. I kept getting the same questions from my dates, like, why don't you find yourself a real job? I don't want to maintain you. And it is not really like this, because I really treat this as my profession, as a career. So it's not something that I just do as a hobby, and I always get paid for the job that I'm doing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you learned something, please hit the like button and subscribe for more videos like this, because I'm producing videos every Sunday and I'm coming back every Sunday with guitar lessons or music or some advice in the music business. So see you guys next week with another guitar video. Hello guitaristas, my name is Adina and you are watching the Spanish Guitar Hub. And today I'm going to talk about some gear that I use to play my own music. I have quite a few of them, and I get this question a lot: what microphone do you use? Do you have a loop pedal? Do you play with what amplifier? And so on. So I decided to make a video about this one, and I linked most of the things in the Amazon UK and Amazon US store. And sometimes in the US it's not really available what we have in the UK, but I try to find something similar product if